Alright, hello and welcome back to Ashgabat Cat's Let's Play That. Today we're taking a look at Rescue. And so if you look at the year, it's in Roman numerals, so that means it's either by Stern or Williams. Let's see, today we're taking a look at Rescue. Ooh, Chris Oberth. That's one name and one name only. And check out that lovely gradient. We're no longer in the days of the early 80s when, like, backgrounds were completely monotone. Whoa. Are you seeing that scaling? Alright, this game looks pretty good. Now, the reason I'm being a little bit coy on that intro sequence is because I already tried playing this very briefly, and I already know that this game is a little bit hard to control. So it is a twin-stick game, but my arcade stick only has one stick, so that complicates things. Apparently I've got it mapped to the keyboard, which is my movement, but if you don't know that at the very beginning, then this game gets a little bit harder. Also, a down seems to shoot, but not... Oh, okay. Do I have to press the button to shoot it? This is not very ergonomic at all. I wish you could kind of see what my hands are doing right now. Well, okay, I don't, but maybe for better context, I bet you do. Oh, did I just shoot somebody out of the air? That's... Huh, can I? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and I just rotor chopped a guy. Wow. I mean, the game's called Rescue, but I might as well be called Menace. Morning mission. Ooh, is it gonna be night? Alright, let's see. So, okay. It hinted that my objective was just to rescue, like, 2 guys. And apparently there seems to be no limit to the number of guys that show up, which is very good because they are, how shall we say, expendable. Actually, is it me or does this remind me of a certain iPod game? That's right. Not even an iPhone game. Oh, is this the island? Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, it was. It reminds me of a certain iPod game. Not even an iPhone game, just an iPod game. Where you went around as a helicopter. Well, now that I think about it, that one, you were a turret shooting at things, but I feel like you had to rescue people. But, ooh, I am a top 10 super saver. They did not set the bar especially high. Oh, you can't go back. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong buttons, but now I'm... This game's a little bit too difficult to play, but I'm pretty sure if you were playing this in the arcades with like the proper stick setup, then it'd be like really good. But man, I gotta double check that year. Now, unfortunately, I think it's from the 90s, which is why they've learned like advanced video game techniques like scaling and gradients. But I do kind of wonder if this is from like the 80s. Now, if it's 80s, I'm betting it's 89, 88, something like that, where again, they've learned about the magic arts of gradients and scaling. As far as gameplay goes, it's a little bit hectic, but I mean, again, well, I don't think these are exactly the same guys who made Robotron, but I'm pretty sure they were inspired by those guys, and Robotron is as hectic as it gets. This game is not terribly far behind. Although I find it strangely forgiving that, like, there seem to be infinite people just kind of going around. I mean, as you saw, I was, like, killing people left and right, but it just kept giving me more people to rescue, having infinite faith in my abilities as a rescuer. I kind of feel like it has to be an older arcade game just for that fact, because, I mean, if it was a newer arcade game, they want your quarters, they know what their target is, your wallet, and so they are going to make it as hard as heck. Actually, I think Robotron even limited the number of people you could rescue or something, so it's almost like they've gone backwards. Of course, with Chris Oberth, with just one person in the title, I kind of wonder if it was like just one guy. He's like, he finally joined Stern after like years of school studying, quote, the computer science, which probably was new back then. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm finally working for Stern, this is my big break, I'm gonna make a game. And, or no, it's like, this is my big break. And he goes up to them and says, hey guys, I want to make a game. And they're like, you know what, kid? Why not? We have a good feeling about you. Here's a dev kit. And they gave him a dev kit, and the guy just like went to work making a game. And then at the end, they're like, well, you've committed several numerous obvious design flaws. But you did make a game, and we do need a new game for the arcade, so we'll stick it out. And they published the game. And of course, when I say design flaws, I mean, I just mean like it's not hard enough, which I guess if you think about it as like a reasonable human being, then it's like, that's actually kind of a good thing. It's kind of a nice thing that it's not so hard. Of course, if you think about it as a heartless corporation robot, then it's like, that's very bad. That's unacceptable. We are missing out on profit. We need to capitalize on that. Huh. Well, I'm almost tempted to give it another go, but if you can't even control the game, then what's the point? But, still, a neat game, and I'm pretty sure level 2 actually looks pretty cool and probably changes up the view, but, we'll never know. We'll never know. Well, I love what I do, which is good, because I can't help but doing it. Also, I'm not very good at it, I see. Let's see. So, I think if I... Okay, that's kind of interesting. You don't have to be so close to the people that you, like, put yourself at risk, but you have to be at least close enough to pick them up. I mean, that shouldn't be surprising. What is kind of interesting, though, is, like, you can just move in one direction and then kind of, like, outstrafe the helicopters. And then they don't actually get in your way all that much. Like if you keep moving right, then as they shoot at you, you're, like, essentially unkillable. Which is... Ooh, do I have to recollect people? Yeah, I do. Well, I said it was not... When I was saying it was easy, I meant it's not as hard as it could reasonably be expected to be. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna kill the guy. It's like learning new ways to kill people every day. But no, he's still alive. That is kind of interesting, though. How it looks like you have to deal with the helicopter before you can go on to the next target. It feels like in games like this, like, usually your incentive has to be on saving the people, but, and then, like, the helicopters are, like the enemies are sort of like an afterthought. Well, that's kind of neat. There's, like, a neat little, sequence. Oh, hinting that I should kill the shark. Well, I shot at the shark. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god, it's like an intense dogfight each time, but there's no continue, is there? Ooh, it even gives you tongue-in-cheek, passive-aggressive ratings. Alright, let's... Oh, okay. Alright, sure, my name is BBC. Sounds good. I really don't understand these name entry controls, because, I mean, it should just be the same ones you use to move, right? But it's not. Otherwise, I would have mastered that. I mean, I can't master the game, but I can at least type out my name, right? Don't answer that. Huh. Alright, well, I've learned how this goes. Oh, maybe my directions themselves are messed up, and that's why I'm having, like, double trouble. Although that is weird how it seems to be, like, scripted so that you have to take care of that first helicopter before you can, like, rescue the next two people. Which is kind of interesting that this game is, like, so heavily scripted. Of course, I can't imagine anyone in arcade... Well, no, I mean, it's a fun game. There's something to it. Ooh, I wonder if I can rescue them in the air. I already know I can't. But... Oh, jeez. Yeah, forget anything I said about this game being easy. This game is easy to die in. Alright, so we got that guy. Now you have to take care of the helicopter. It's easiest when he's on that side of you. 2 more people to drop. Then we'll play coin. Coming from this direction. Oh, okay. So you can move, just not terribly fast. Oh, jeez. Okay. And so close. Well, use left stick to select and enter. Use right stick to enter it. What? Okay. That doesn't... I don't know how my controls are... Yeah, I'm not... This game is easy. It's just the controls. It's not my skill. It's nice. It's definitely just the controls. Just the controls. Well, okay. So we tried to extract more fun out of it, and... Okay, maybe we can't... Is it weird that that helicopter just go all the way down through the bottom and then go down from the top? That's highly improbable. Well, that was Rescue, and we gave it a go, but just the way the controls were mapped for us, it just couldn't rescue the game. But on that note, this cat's got a scat. They just did it again. He's like such a cheater.